Hello. Welcome everyone to JLABTV. I am JLAB and this is Football Manager 2021, the Youth Academy Challenge with Siena. If you like this kind of videos, be sure to like and share this video and to subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out a lot. Allow me to introduce you to our number one goalkeeper, Giuseppe Basilica. Tortelli is our captain at the moment. However, Basilica has, well, gotten some game time and is now considered a Serie R rated player. Now, I wasn't expecting this at the beginning of the season, I must confess. I was expecting him to maybe be backup at best, even though he's really good, and compared to Tortelli, he is not as good as Samiras, but is also pretty good. So both goalkeepers have got decent ability, which is very, very promising to say the least. If you look at these charts, you're looking at, okay, Tortelli is better in shot stopping, he is better communication and mentals, but then you look at everything else and you realize, okay, they're the best. They're the same in aerial, the same in distribution, communication. Tortelli wins in the mentals as well. The speed and physically, Basilica's the better goalkeeper. And while shot stopping, it's a no contest. Tortelli isn't as good, I'm looking at and realizing, as Basilica now. And our backroom staff consider Basilica to be the better goalkeeper now, which is a bit surprising. They're both being paid £4,000 a week. I can understand that I could do that 100%. Tortelli is on a contract that sees him as an important player, and I just gave Basilica a new contract as well. But there's one issue that I wish I didn't have to worry about, but I will have to worry about. It's the fact that he's got a minimum release clause which expires in 4 years of just 2.4 million. He is worth 125,000 at the moment, and he signed a contract with that in it. And I'm thinking, I'm going to lose Basilica so quickly if any club that has even a decent amount of money wanting him comes in bids for him, because I am expecting to lose this guy so quickly, but he would not accept a contract that didn't have that clause in. So I'm a bit annoyed with him right now, and I feel like I'm justified in being annoyed with Basilica, who is, beyond a shadow of doubt, a very good goalkeeper in this division, at least for us anyway. We've also brought in some new staff, including a new assistant manager. Nathan Thompson is our new assistant manager. I wanted to get someone who had better judging, playability, and potential. The fact he's also a Barnet manager is so surprising to me, but there you go. He was an assistant manager after he retired from his time at Peterborough, so he starts his career on the save as Peterborough United player. And, well, we picked him up, and he looks like a very good coach as well as a decent assistant manager. So I could see him getting better and better, especially when he continues to get his licenses and coaching badges. So he's on a Continental B right now. He's on the verge of getting a Continental A. If he gets more than that, then we've done ourselves justice, I think, by getting this guy in, because I think he could be a very good assistant coach. It's just a matter of making sure that we keep hold of people like him and that we get better and better people coming in the meantime. Another person we brought in was Florian Monod. So he has Madagascar knowledge because he's apparently the fitness coach of Madagascar as well, which is a bit surprising. I didn't know that was actually something you could do, but we brought him in as a fitness coach because we wanted to upgrade our backroom staff as well. And he was also the Lorente second team's reserve fitness coach, so this is a bit surprising. I hadn't realized he was also a Madagascar fitness coach, so good for us, I suppose, that we've got someone who is literally dedicated to having two jobs at once. I'm excited because, well, he's decent. Really good in the background staff coaching wise, so I was happy to have him in the team. We've then bought him a new scout called Miles Hippolyte, and, well, he gets me knowledge that I don't know about. Granada and St. Lucia. I apologize if I actually said that last name incorrectly, but this is a man who has been a player in the non-leagues and was actually a league player at the beginning of the save cycle, but he's 39. He's just retired in 2027 or 2028. He was the chief scout of Accrington Stanley since 2028, and we just approached him and said, okay, do you want to be our scout? He said yes, so we got this guy as our scout. Good times indeed, right? We then also brought up not one, but two new goalkeeping coaches, Mark Byrne being the first of them. He looks a lot better than what we already had, so for me it made sense. He just left Middlesbrough after some time there. He starts as the Cambridge United goalkeeping coach, so how they couldn't keep hold of him, I never know, but I guess with Middlesbrough calling, it makes sense that they wouldn't be able to keep hold of him. Either way though, we've got him now. He's good for what we're looking for, and that's what we're looking for, a good goalkeeping coach. Another scout, this time someone a bit older. He has knowledge of Switzerland. I want more knowledge, and I'll take more knowledge. Marco's at the club now, and I'm just happy we've got him. He was actually the Udon. He's been a manager for a lot of clubs, but he retired from that sort of duty and has now become a, well, he could be a director of football and a scout, could be head of youth development as well, but perfectionist personality, I don't want to have someone who's 66 and is going to retire soon anyway. So he started as the Torino manager, then was at Genoa, then was Hellas Verona, retired at Udinese after they got relegated last time out, and yeah, we now brought this guy back to our club, who's actually our manager for once upon a time. So I didn't know this was the case, but he was also our manager once upon a time. So yeah, brought him in, and he has knowledge of Switzerland, and he has good ability, so it made sense to bring him in. The last person we brought in, goalkeeping-wise, is Ryan Esson, so goalkeeping coach, makes sense. We wanted to improve our backroom staff and the training facilities and training ability, so more people coming in, the better, right? We took him from Swansea, and he was at Inverness at the beginning, then went to Hamilton, then went to Hearts, then went to Swansea, and now he's Siena. The first time he's not been in the UK, it looks like, as well, so makes sense for us to bring someone like this in, I feel. Especially when we're looking at this now, and we look at the ability of a lot of people in our backroom staff. 4 stars for everyone. Goalkeeper coaches, we replaced both of them for that reason, because they were only 3.5 stars before. And we had the backroom staff as well, fitness coaches. Not a lot of them were amazing. I say some of them were not amazing, some of them were. Nathan Thompson was a direct upgrade for Eros dos Santos in more ways than one. He was also defending technical coach as well, which is what we needed more of. And if you look at the backroom staff now, everyone at least is a 4-star in rating. We just need to get more people to cover for some of the heavily affected, like the workload. When they're very heavy or heavy, it's annoying. Having to be light or average, I would rather have that. So if we can get more coaches in the future to cover these, it'd be very, very good indeed. Still, we've had a few games we last met, so shall we see how we've got on? If there's one thing I've figured out in our games at the moment, is the fact that if we are involved in a game, there's going to be goals. We took the lead in the 6th minute of the game after Bazzoni scored the opening goal, and then we went 3-1 down after 3 goals in succession. They scored a penalty for Nemet, and then in the 37th minute of the game, they make it 2-1. They get the ball. DeFranco finds Letra, who finds Ralston. So Ralston scores. It's 2-1. We then concede. Oh, do we make it 3-2? I think we make it 2-2 actually. So Sayotti scores his first of the season. So I was wrong. It wasn't 3-2, but they score in the 73rd minute of the game, 74th minute of the game, and well, Letra scores that. So I'm thinking, okay, we're not going to do well, are we? We do get any closer. 3-3. Scapato's on the pitch now. Fofana now finds Bondi. He finds Fofana again. A bit lucky it gets to Fofana, but it's 3-3. And in the 92nd minute... Okay, that's annoying. You know when it doesn't show you all the goals? Yeah, I can't even show you Scapato's goal, can I? Right, now, let's see. Can I do that? It's not going to show me the goal. So, an issue here. Let's just say there were 4 goals. And yes, we were 3-1 down. And then we make it 4. We did make it 4-3. So Fofana got 2 goals, and Scapato scored, making it. This is the actual result. I don't know what's happening, why the highlight's not showing it properly. But again, I hate this bug. It's actually getting irritating now. But we did come from behind, 3-1 down, to make it 4-3. So well, it's only showing 6 goals and 3 goals each. We weren't actually. It was actually a 3-1 at one point. Then we came back to get a 4-3 victory. Scapato with the late goal. I wish I could show you that now, but apparently the game does not like us. Does your goal even count now? Yes, it does. Okay, so Scapato's got a goal from the bench. He's only appeared so far. So technically, he's got 101 goals. And he's got a goal in Serie A, so hooray for him. So we then took on Anton. We lost this game 3-1. We actually went 3-0 down, honestly. Gomez with the opening goal of the game. Serpia apparently tried to make a pass there, and that's bad. And we actually held them for a long time, but then they just get 2 goals quickly. Felipe Jose with this finish, and again, it's not surprising they score. No, we do get a goal back, actually. We make it 2-1, because Lucchini finds Oliver, who finds Lenzi, who finds Fofana. It is a very well-worked goal, no question about it, but we just could see the 3rd goal after Zito finds Rossi, who finds Felipe Jose. So, yeah, 3-1, Atalanta, one of the better teams in the division. It's not surprising we lose this game, and yeah, we are, not surprisingly, being beaten by some of the bigger teams in the division. They deserved this win, and I couldn't complain at all. Still, it wasn't as bad what happened to us in this game against Bologna. We lost 4-0. Early goal, well, it hits the keeper after it hits the defender and one of their players and goes in back in the net. Tilly has an own goal to his name. And I was thinking, wow, we are struggling. And we just conceded the 2nd goal in the 17th, 18th minute of the game. And it just doesn't go well for us. We tried a new tactic that I was recommended, honestly. And didn't go well, first and foremost, in his team. Odai just gets a hat-trick, and when we get ripped to pieces like this, it is a very bad day. And it's in the first half, all 4 goals happen too. So Odai gets on the end of this long ball, he scores his hat-trick, and it's over. We have been destroyed. It's a shame, but there you go. We did, I took off Tortilla partway through the game, and Basilica came on, had a 7.2 rating, and got a clean sheet because he didn't concede a goal in the second half. So, yeah, Basilica has 2 clean sheets to his name, and this is the first of them. So, it tells you a lot, doesn't it, that we had an issue where we took off our goalkeeper at half-time, or at least partway through the game, because I thought he was doing that badly. In all seriousness, though, Bologna were one of the better teams in the division, and one of the better teams in the game. We got destroyed, and it didn't even feel like it was the wrong result either, which tells you a lot, doesn't it? So we then took on Subterril, and we were 2-0 down in the first half. Santa Padre with the first goal here, and I'm thinking, wow, we are struggling. And then Civita with this weekend. To be fair, I'm more annoyed by the fact that he's hit the bar and it's come back to Santa Padre and he's got the goal. But second half, I don't know what turned up, but Bondi plays his ball forward to find Oliver, who scores to make it 2-1. I'm thinking, okay, we've got a chance here. Maybe we can do something. I wasn't expecting the extra 2 goals, I'm going to be honest. But we get a goal here. Conte gets his head to it, and it's now 2-2. And in the 77th minute of the game, we make it 3-2. Brozzoni with the cross finds Bondi, who scores to make it 3-2. And we get all 3 points against a relegation rival in Subterril to ensure we are on 10 points after 10 matches. Very, very good stuff and good timing as well. Thank the Lord we are not completely useless. I mean, we weren't great. We were not great, but we weren't terrible either. But yeah, we tried a new tactic, and yeah, we were not good in the first half. We turned up in the second half, so yay. At least we're doing something right. At least, I hope, maybe. I mean, they're the better XG, but we just did better with the chances we had. I said that, they had more shots on target than we did, so maybe we did get lucky? Huh, alright, whatever. We then hosted Napoli. Napoli destroyed us 4-0. This is the worst defeat we've had so far this season, to my knowledge. And, well, that and the Bologna game, the fact we got beaten 4-0 twice in 2 consecutive home matches is a bit concerning, to say the least. But, again, I suppose I shouldn't be too surprised. It's Napoli and Bologna, so 2 of the bigger teams in the division. They just tore us to pieces, and we just didn't have an answer for anything they had. And it was 3-0 at half-time, Baldi with that finish, and it was 4-0 in the 78th minute of the game. And to be honest with you, I wasn't upset by this, even though I would feel like, okay, our goal difference is taking a bit of a battering here, we need to do something. I just stuck with it, and I just knew, okay, it's Napoli, one of the best teams in the division. I'm not expecting to do much against them. And honestly, they deserved the win. They were never going to be letting up. And this is one of the best teams in the division, one of the title favourites. Of course, I'm not upset by losing this game. I just knew that maybe we need to do better and better, right? Some of our players haven't been performing as of late, so I just punished them accordingly because you need to discipline poor performances, really. What came afterwards, though, was our best performance to date. We went away to Sampdoria and we won 3-0, so Bondi with that effort to absolutely give us the opening goal of the game and to give us the lead. He was amazing, and we didn't have our best team out either. Suspensions and all that still played a part, and Oliver makes it 2. Bondi involved with that goal, and we're looking very, very strong. And then a new goal scorer arrived, a new hero in the scene. Bondi finds Giri, who scores his first ever goal for the club. A new midfielder, a new hero, arriving on the scene. We won 3-0 in a game that we absolutely deserved the result. For the first time in a very long time, I can literally say, we deserve to be in this division. We belonged here. And this result gave me so much confidence that we could be a very good team to be reckoned with now. And that we perhaps should be the team to beat in the lower teams, in the lower reaches. And Brandon Giri getting his first goal. He's not amazing, I'll give you that. But he is still able to get goals when we need him to, and that for me is very important. It was taking over the place of Christian Conte, who was injured or suspended, and to get his first goal and to do it in a Serie A shirt is very, very good indeed. He was on loan last year to the 3rd tier, so we're putting him on from the bench every now and again. But yeah, he's got goal and assist this year, and he's been very productive to say the least. Question now is, where does this result leave us in the league? So right now, we've lost 7 times in our first 12 matches, but we've got 4 wins. So in 12 matches, we've got 13 points. Our next opponent, however, is even worse than us. 12 points in 12 matches, but it's Roma. Roma, who have lost 6 times this season, drawn 3 times, and won 3 times. They've also won 2 of their last 3 matches, as have we, so ourselves and Roma are starting to get away from the relegation zone. Spal have only got 4 points this year, Subtool have lost their last 5 matches in a row, and Calgary have only got 1 point in the last 5. So, looking like maybe we could be starting to get away from the relegation zone, and for me, the target has to be avoid relegation. We're only 5 points clear at the moment, can't afford to say we are safe, and Roberto Bondi has got 9 clean sheets. Roberto Bondi has got 9 assists this season, which is very, very promising indeed. The fact you saw one of his assists when he assisted Oliver, and maybe even Geary, is also a good sign. We've scored 20 times, so we can't say we can't find a net, but defensively we need to work on that. We've got one of the weakest defenses in the league. In fact, ourselves and Roma have conceded 31 goals each. So we are a team, we're both teams that love to score goals, but can't seem to defend to save our lives either. So maybe this could be an interesting encounter, who knows. Suelo are in 17th. They've not won in the last 5 matches. Mika Arteta's their manager still. Hellas Verona did win, but they're now, well, they beat Subtoil, but they've not got a win outside of that in recent times. And Sampdoria, who we just beat last time, well, they just drew against Hellas Verona, so they are below us due to results between teams. So we know we can win, it's just a matter of making sure we are doing more consistency and that we can get mid-table. Our best ever finish, this club's best ever finish in real life is actually only 13th in the Serie A, so if we can match that or beat that, then we're looking very, very good. But yeah, Juventus take on Napoli as well, so Bologna, who we got beaten 4-0 by, are actually in 2nd place. Napoli beat us 4-0. In 3rd, Inter beat us in the earlier stage of the season, top of the table, so we've yet to take on Juventus. We've beaten Fiorentina, we've lost to Lazio, we've lost to Atalanta, we've lost to Parma, we've lost to Genoa, we've drawn against Frosinone, we've not taken on Milan, we've not taken on Juventus, we've not taken on Bari, we've not taken on Roma or Hellas Verona, or Spal, or Calgary for that matter, so there's some teams to come up. And actually after this match, we have Milan, Spal, Calgary and Hellas Verona next, so this could be interesting to say the least. What we're going to do though is take on our next opponent in Roma, a team that I feel we could do some damage against. And this is the formation we're going with now. I feel like this could be a game to look out for and to watch for because I am very excited for this game because I don't know what to expect. And if we can keep going with this and get some good points, then maybe we could be looking very, very strong indeed. Oh, also, Bondi's upset with the fact that I haven't given him a new contract. I tried to give him a new contract, but he wants to put a clause in of a minimum release. And look, I'll be honest. He's worth 4.7 million. I want to keep him. But if he wants to put a release clause of 5.5, 6.5 million, I'm not going to give him that, alright? That's a thing. I can't afford to. I can't justify it. You're going to stay with me until the end of time if I can keep hold of you. I mean, he's got until 2036. He's got 2 years after this contract, so we might be pushing the boat a little bit. But we're going to do what we can do against Roma, though, and we want to win. So if we can win, we can do well. Let's see how we do against a team that's also struggling, but should be doing a lot better in the league. Shall we? We've got a throw early on. 50 minutes in, it's the first half of the game. Vergazzo will take the ball. It's not the best ball, is it? But we're going to get back. Look, how is he already booked? Fantozzi tries to find Oliver. It didn't work, but here's Barbini now. Roma are not doing well here, are they? Lenzi with the ball cross. It's been cleared away. They can defend it, but they don't seem to do much more than that. Fantozzi, Lenzi in the middle. Head of the way again. I'm now regressing my decision to criticize them, but they got the ball again. And I'm going to tell Kaluki to ease off tackles. Here's Conte. DBS in the ball. He can play the ball through to Oliver if he can. He found Oliver. Oliver should score. He's not scored. That is a bad, bad miss. And Radu makes the save. Got a throw. I was not expecting to be able to say Roma could be a team we could beat at this stage of the season. But okay. We beat Fiorentina. Oliver's at the bar. And that should have been a punish situation. They got a corner. Anthony would take it. If we win, we actually got top half apparently. I just realised. Diamante. Oh, just wide. That's a leaker with the goal kick. He's played it to Barbini. And that is a ball to Oliver. And Oliver has a chance to make it 1-0. He's done it. We are leading. Barbini with the assist. Jack Oliver with the goal. And we are leading this game by a goal to 0. This is a really well-worked goal. It's annoying for defenders because it's just looking at the run. Oliver's not the fastest player in the world, but he's fast enough to cause problems. And when he can do that, you know you're in a good situation. His 7th of the season, 1-0. Can't believe we're actually leading against Roma. This feels surreal to me. I mean, this is like one of my fiercest rivals. We beat Fiorentina, mind you, so I suppose I shouldn't be as shocked about this, but this is a side that've got some really good talent, and they are missing chances like that, and they should be scoring those. They got a free kick. Vasilika's punched the ball away. Oh, it hit the post. Wow, 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 wow. That is a bit much more. That was closer than I wanted to be. Got a free kick. DBS to take. Finds Conte, who we know is very good. Bondi, Fantozzi, Lenzi, chance, surely. Oh, it's a save and a half. That is a very good save. Got a throw. DBS, he fires off him. Bondi. Didn't work, but DBS will get the ball back anyway. And here we are now for Gaza. Finds Fantozzi, Conte. Oh, that's not good. He's dallying on the ball. And Diamante, he's got past the defender. Should be equalising. No, Basilica with the save. We got our first clean sheet last time out. We are looking to get a clean sheet against Roma. And looking to try and play out from the back too. And Serbia gets the ball away. Good header. They're going to go try more attacking too. I'm surprised they weren't going attacking early, but for Gaza with the tackle. Good tackle from him. They got a throw. Anthony takes it. It didn't look like a throw, honestly, but okay. Melholm plays the ball back to Augusto, and they've got to do something here. They want to get an equaliser. I think they're going to get an equaliser, personally. Diamante's shot blocked, and no one from our team is going to get there first, but here's Melholm again. Bordeaux, a player I'm surprised is still here, actually. Markinson, Bondi heads the ball away now. And we're not going to get the ball first. So this is a contest of seeing, can we counter them? It feels like we can get a counter attack going if we get the right situation for ourselves. Who's that going for the ball for? It's for Gaza. Lovato. And this is a ball. Flamino. Oh my days, he's missed it. That is terrible from them. How they're missing these chances. We're going to make a change. Blondie's been terrible. We're taking him off for Luigi. Basilica. And here we are. Barbini now. Fantozzi. Conte now. And he is going to hope to do something. It's a good ball to Oliver. Should be 2-0 potentially. Good save from Radu again. The keeper's been forced to make saves today. We've been very lucky that some of the players against us have honestly just been so poor at finishing. It's ridiculous. It really has been ridiculous. Got a free kick. I've just decided to make some changes as well, so this could be interesting to see what happens. Obafemi. Oh my god, Obafemi's playing for them. They're doing badly. I remember him being amazing for me. Throw into Roma now. We've made our last two changes. Fofana and Giri come on. So let's see how this goes. Anthony finds Badu. Obafemi. Badu, you gotta say that's a chance. And they've equalised. They finally have scored. If that's his first goal of the season, then that says a lot. It's his first ever goal for the club. If that's who I think it is, then that's a shock to me. That it's taken this long to get his first goal of the season. But they've equalised. It's a really well-worked goal. Obafemi with the assist. And I was not surprised by Obafemi being involved in the goal. But ever since they've gone more attacking, we've not really looked as good. So, a little concern here. We were better in the first part, but ever since they've gone more attacking, they've been the better team, it feels like. And that is a little concerning, to say the least. But there you go. Badu. And Dimegi. They feel like they've turned up now. And that should be the keepers. It is the keepers. I was concerned for a second that he wasn't going to turn up and he was going to forget he needed to do something. We're going to coach the team as well. Oliver finds Fofana. We've said that Fofana's lost out though. He's a bit annoying that he's not thought of a pass there personally. But there you go. Anthony with the ball. But we've got the ball back. Here's Fantozzi for Gaza. Oh, wonderful ball to Oliver. Surely a second. It is a second. 2 goals and a game for Oliver. I've literally just gone ahead and encouraged the team. But for Gaza, who's had a bit of a quiet game before that moment, gets his assist. And we are back in front against Roma. So, interesting game. It's been very competitive. He's onside, just about. And if it was offside, VAR will probably rule it out anyway. So, 2-1. We're back in front against Roma. They got a free kick here. And I'm a little concerned as we got the 10th place as a result of that goal. What a finish, but that's offside. That looks like it's offside because it's hit Melholm. I think he's offside. The defenders are appealing for it. And the fact that we are appealing for it tells me that this is going to be offside. And it has been called off. Who was off is the question now. Because I want to see who's offside in this situation. Because there's a shot. They're all offside. What the actual hell? Every single one of them offside. He's headed it, and that's why it's gone in. Throw into us now. Barbini with the throw. And Oliver, did he get to that? Didn't think he'd get to that, but he's been headed away. And now we've got a chance here to potentially get a cross in. DiBiase, can you do this, please? Finds Geary, who we know can be decent. DiBiase, Geary again. What a ball. Oh my days, he scored. I don't know if that was actually meant to happen, but he's actually scored a bizarre finish. It's a really good goal, but that is amazing. For the first time this season, we're going to get 2 wins in a row, it looks like. But this looks like a cross that's turned into a shot by accident, and that is beautiful. I love it. I actually love it. We've took on the Storm, and we've actually gone through and taken all 3 points against a Roma side who I genuinely thought would beat us. But as a result of that win, we're now in 10th. So with funding a fee, we're 8 points out of the relegation zone. And we're now closer to 7th place than anything else, which I'm going to be honest, I'm not looking at this. I'm looking at the table and thinking, we need to get 40 points. We need to survive. We can't afford to do anything else. So as long as we are not safe, I will not think about anything but the relegation fight. So until then, I can't justify looking at anything else. But with that result, we have managed to beat our fierce rivals Roma. I was shocked that we got this win. And that was beautiful. A really, really good game for us as far as I'm concerned. And we're going to end this here. I hope you guys have actually enjoyed yourselves. Hope you guys like and share this video. And that you subscribe to the channel. It really does help me a lot. Let me know what you thought of the game and what you think of how we've done so far. Either way, until next time, goodbye and well, good night.